Hey guys, welcome to HK Talks. Today in this video, I'm going to be talking about this new book, Starflight. I'm going to be giving a book review. Now, I love books. I love to read. It's been a long time since I've been able to find a good fiction book. So I was so happy that I found this one. Now, this book is a sci-fi book, but it's also got the perfect mix of sci-fi, action, adventure, romance, friendship, family love. Guys, I love sci-fi, I love Star Wars, I love Firefly, I love Star Trek, so I was so happy to find a good sci-fi story to enjoy. Now, this book has strong Firefly vibes, and I love Firefly, so when I was reading it, I was like, this is reminiscent of Firefly. This is gonna be good. We have a strong heroine named Solara. I love Solara. She's tough, she's strong, and we find out about Solara's past. She grew up in a group home as an orphan, and Solara is a convicted felon, and in this world, if you are a convicted felon, you get it tattooed like across your knuckles. But we find out why about that. We discover that basically Solara got screwed over by this guy, not Doran, but this other guy in her past that she fell in love with. He screwed her over and basically got her convicted. And we find out about Doran, who's the main romantic lead in this, and we find out about his past. And the way the story starts is Solara wants a good life. She wants a new life because Earth isn't really good. Not at Texas. There's a lot of slums. There's sweatshops, and she wants to have a good life. So she wants to go to this terraformed planet called Vega. And on these terraformed planets in the Outer Rim, they'll give you land, and basically you can get your own plot of land and start a new life and your own home. And that's what she wants. But in order to do that, she has to be an indentured servant to Doran. Now, Doran is very rich. His dad is really rich. His dad owns this business empire in the galaxy that basically fuels everything. And so their lives become intertwined. Now, at first, Solara and Doran hate each other. They hated each other in high school. They're not in high school anymore. In this book, they're 18 and not in high school. But so at first she has to be his indentured servant. But things go haywire, and they go on this adventure that lands them on this ship called the Banshee with all these lovable, colorful characters. And these characters have secrets too. They're on the run from several guys who want them dead. There's bounty hunters, there's pirate lords, there's space pirates. So it's set, and space pirates are always fun. That's always fun to have space pirates. And it's a great sci-fi, and the romance is great. The romance is perfectly timed. Sometimes the romance feels like it goes too fast or too slow. If you watched Rogue One and Walking Dead, you might agree with me. Because sometimes it's you're like, damn it, just kiss already. Because in some books and stuff, you're like, I'm waiting. Or you're watching a show or a movie, like Rogue One, it's just a damn hug. They don't even kiss. And Walking Dead, several times, it's love eyes, but it's come on, y'all, come on, something happened. But so I felt like the romance was perfectly timed. It was also, this book had the perfect blend of humor. One of the scenes that I laughed out loud about was that Solara and Doran go to this harvest festival on this planet, and they go to this little dance, and when they buy their tickets, they're given this dried apple, and they eat the apple, and not realizing that the apple is a drug, that it's like a mushroom. And so when they eat it, they go on a trip basically, and they look at each other and they're like, you're shiny, you're shimmering. And so I literally laughed out loud at that. And before that scene happened, they ate this fried food and they laid out in the grass. What a first grade day. You lay out before that happens, you lay out in the grass and you eat great fried, fair food. And then you go to a barn dance, and then you guys trip together. What a great first date. But so I really laughed at that part. That made me laugh. The book is enjoyable, and it's fun, it's lighthearted, and it's got sad moments. There's things that our characters have to personally get over, their personal issues. But it isn't like a book that's just heavy the whole time. Hunger Games is a great book series. I love Hunger Games. But when you're reading Hunger Games, you're like, oh my gosh, I want to cry, and I want to drink a lot. I want to drink several shots of tequila. This is so depressing. I want to take a bunch of shots. But so this book isn't like that at all, and I love the fact this book takes me to new places, and I love going to new lands, or when I feel like a book can whisk me away to a world. And look at the cover. Look at that sparkly cover. I know they say don't judge a book by its cover, but this cover is pretty good. But this is a great sci-fi book, and I thought Melissa Landers did such a good job. I thought the romance was at a really good pace, because at first they did not like each other, but then they have to become acquaintances and allies because they have to survive together, and then they become friends. I thought the progression was really natural, and then they fall in love. And so at first I did not like Doran. I was like, this guy's bad, because at one point he almost transferred on a planet, and I'm like, I don't like him. But then I was like, but then when you hear about his past, and then you figure out the whys, you're like, okay. And then it all like starts connecting together. So I thought that was really well done. And I haven't found I haven't found a good fiction book to read in a long time. And when I was in college, I wanted to find good books to read. And because you get so tired of just reading college texts, just books that have to do with your classes. And then in post-grad life, when you graduate college, when you're busy working or whatever you're doing, it's like you want to find a good book to read, and something enjoyable. So this book is great. It's a great. And I'm gonna be doing another book review on the sequel to this called Starfall, which is about Princess Cassia. And Cassia, she's one of the characters on the crew of the Banshee. If you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And guys, read a good book that takes you on a beautiful adventure, that takes you to a new world. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!